Back to another UFC 2 episodes. We'll be doing the UFC 223 pay-per-view today. As you guys know, Bill Fink off the game on YouTube, as we've got this as the first ever pay-per-view that'll be in Toronto, on Toronto, Canada. The first ever pay-per-view out of Madison Square Garden, as it'll be in the Air Canada Centre Arena. So with that being said, folks, we've got 10 title fights, but as always, we've got that traditional one no title fight, which will feature Anderson Silva taking on Yoel Romero. Get this highly anticipated event underway, and hopefully you guys are having a great one. I know I am. It's been absolutely wonderful. So let's get the show on the road then, shall we? As we're looking at a very highly anticipated pay-per-view. Very excited for this. Will be Yoel Romero, why not? But this is going to be a promising pay-per-view. Canada looking to be on fire already. We got Yoel Romero coming down the entryway here. This man has been a pro since 2009. He's been a multiple fight of the night winner and has won 11 of the last 12 fights. Very interesting that this man enters the octagon to go on to his opponent's entrance, everybody. And this, folks, is Anderson Silva. Man, crowd loving Anderson Silva here. This man, by the way, folks, made a record 10 title defenses, has won 33 fights in his career, has only lost 8 fights in his career. As this man is about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the tail of the tape for this fight. Reach advantage.
And with the official introductions, here's Bruce Bubba.
All right, Bruce, take it away, man. Yoel Romero. And Bruce's opponent. Anderson Silva. Bruce already losing his voice over here. As we go with the fight, here go referee Mario Yamasaki. They touch gloves. We're off. Oh man, we'll have a shot right to the face. Got Romero here, going to war already, trying to tag in the skull of Anderson Silva. He was the first ever middleweight champion we had here. Yoel Romero in this universe mode. And we'll have a sidekick right there to the skull. And we're seeing Romero, really tag away on Anderson Silva. Silva going kind of back there, not trying to get really up close with Yoel Romero, and I can't blame him here. Romero's really wrecking with those punches right to the chin. Of a mighty uppercut, freaking haymaker there. Now a Superman punch that was blocked from Anderson Silva. Something like with those kicks to the abdomen. See the little bit of slowness there on the speed of Yoel Romero is getting a little bit slower and slower as his punches keep going on. And just keep going into this round. And what a kick right to the face. To the chin.
Oh, he missed that kick.
High knees blocked and gets taken into the... Uh-oh. Oh, those knees there. Uh-oh. The knees right to the abdomen. Not where Romero wants to be. He's got to protect it. Uh-oh. Romero's in trouble right now. And he's got to get personal here. He's in some deep trouble. In that clinch right now. That's what he needs. Can you get that judo throw in? Oh, amazing judo throw. There you go. Yoel needs to get something going for himself. Otherwise he will be in some deep, deep trouble with Anderson Silva. It's a bit of fatigue here on Yoel Romero at the moment. And this may be what Romero needs with Silva. Oh! Can he capitalize in this top mount position with Anderson Silva, who is taking a beating right now from Yoel, Soldier of God Romero. Uh-oh. Can Romero get back to top mount? Oh, and he's back on top mount with Silva. Really hammering away little by little at Anderson Silva, Joe Romero. Silva taking one of a beating here. And that is it, folks. Yoel Romero with the victory over Anderson Silva. He wins it. Great way to open up the UFC pay-per-view here. Remember, folks, we're now going to get into the championship fights. We've got 10 title fights on the line. New champions will probably and more than likely happen here tonight. I believe we actually kicked off with the bantamweight or flyweight title. Congrats to Yoel Romero winning the fight. We're going to the next fight of the night, which is for the UFC flyweight title, if I'm not mistaken, as Sergio Pettis will put his title on the line against Ali Bagatinov.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Sergio Pettis and Ali Bagatinov.
And this, folks, is the ever-so-ever challenger who has made some impressive waves here in the UFC so far. This man is Ali Bagatinov.
And won the league with the UFC flyweight championship belt around.
He's definitely earned this spot, there's no doubt about that. But can he finally capitalize on a golden opportunity and walk into the new flyweight champion? This man's got great endurance, lightning fast hand speed, has won 14 fights in his career. As this man is about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance, everybody. A man who won that belt off of John Dodson last pay-per-view, and one hell of a victory it was.
Looking to defend his championship belt.
The champion looks focused right now, ladies and gentlemen. He is a multiple performance in that winner. He's got great conditioning. He's won 10 of the last 12 fights. He is looking ready to put that championship on the line as he gets into the octagon. He's going to tape this championship fight. Not the main event. This is not the main event, folks. It's not. Why, Bruce? We're free in charge. Now, around the world have been waiting for. It's time. fighting. He's a challenger, by the way, folks. Ali Bagantinov. And Bruce, the champion. Sergio Pettis. Let's get on with the fight. Here we go. You ready? Are you ready? Fight. They touch gloves. We're off. And Pettis immediately going with the quick strikes here.
That head kick hurt. He's doing a really good job timing the shots.
Pettis now striking diligently. Bagantinov coming with those strikes of his own, but getting wrecked for a minute there. And now Bagantinov with a suplex. Oh, it's the champion. Now Pettis wrapping around him with a guillotine. Wrenching around the neck. And Bagantinov just barely able to get out of there. Now Pettis turning it around on Bagantinov here. And now Bagantinov turning it to the backside, just in a great count on the back mount.
He's posturing up here.
Pettis turning into half guard. Can do everything he can to try to get out of this. But now Bagantinov's got the champion right where he potentially wants him. Pettis able to get up here.
A lot of work in the clinch in this one. That's a clean left hand. Nice leg kick.
Crit to the leg there. Yeah, flying knee there. Now Bagantinov trying to protect the face now. Uh-oh. Bagantinov with another suplex to Pettis. Oh man, great takedown to the champion by Ali Bagantinov. He's trying to go for that Americana. I've seen that position. It always just sent to that Americana, but a great counter there by the champion, who's trying to do everything he can to survive here. Trying to get into that crucifix. He's got the Americana. He's got the Americana applied. Brutal.
And he got it out.
Pettis back to his backside.
Pummels out of double underhooks here.
Right now, Bagantinov might have set himself up. Oh, for the judo throw. Smart move there from the champion to the counter. Bagantinov, and now Pettis is on top of Bagantinov, wrecking him there. 10 seconds. Can Bagantinov survive? 6, 2, 1. We're going to round number 2. Bagantinov may just save himself from a world of trouble. As we're going to round number 2 here, folks. Are you ready? Fight. They touch gloves and we're off again. Now Bagantinov really hammering away at the champion, Sergio Pettis. Of a crazy kick there from Pettis. Now flying knee to follow it up.
Solid shot to the body. There's a left that connects. Big straight.
Spinning back fist not going to work there. As Bagantinov and Pettis really taking turns here, striking the hell out of each other.
That swelling in his eyes.
I love an uppercut. Uh-oh, Pettis may be done. Are we looking at a new... I think we're going to new flyweight champion. Ali Bogatsnov knocks out the champion. Bogatsnov is the new UFC flyweight champion. Holy crap, the uppercut, boom, and then one mighty haymaker that sends Sergio Pettis down and out for the count. Boom! Pettis goes down. And Bogatsnov makes sure he keeps him down. Oh, man. Oh.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Congrats to Ali Bogatsnov, become the new UFC flyweight champion. The first title fight of the night. We have a new champion. Look at that, folks. That's how you kick it off. Now it's Arlovsky versus Hunt for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. This is next. No, it's not. We just no. Can Mark Hunt walk out of here with the heavyweight title, or will Andrei Arlovsky retain the UFC Heavyweight Championship? This, folks, is the challenger, Mark Hunt.
Making his way to the octagon with just one goal in mind, and that is to become the new UFC Heavyweight Champion. Mark Hunt is the former K1 Grand Prix champion.
This man has a granite chin, his ability to adapt, and his extreme knockout power. As this man is about to enter the octagon. Let's go on to his opponent, the champion's entrance. The man who defeated John Jones. The champion looks to be ready and looks to be focused as ever. This man is Andrei Arlovsky. He's a powerful striker. He's got a jiu-jitsu blue belt and has outstanding wrestling. This man's about to enter the octagon. Let's go on to the tail tape for this championship fight.
He weighed in at 265 pounds. Arlovsky will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Once again, here's the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
This is not the main event. Oh my God. Bruce, man, the times I want to fire you so bad. And now, UFC. Oh, never mind. It's time. 5 rounds in the UFC. Fighting out of the blue corner is the challenger. Mark Hunt. And Bruce the champion. He's the champion, Andrei Arlovsky. This man looks about ready to kill somebody. Hopefully ready for one hell of a fight here. For the heavyweight title, this is the second title of 10 tonight. That's on the line. We already saw the first title change hands in the flyweight division when Ali Bagatinov knocked out Sergio Pettis cold. Hunt Arlovsky is going to be one hell of a war. Two guys who can take pain like no one else can. Well, an upcut there from Arlovsky, ducking Hunt. Arlovsky and Hunt exchanging with the right hands. I think Arlovsky gonna tag Hunt here. Now Hunt with that single leg takedown to Arlovsky. Arlovsky immediately trying to put this right to top mount. Hunt may be in trouble. He may have a granite chin, but he's going to be in a bad situation really soon, or very quickly. It doesn't take Arlovsky many punches to knock you out cold. Just ask John Jones, the man he beat for that Wed-Thur championship. Hunt has somehow survived, but how long? And the ultimate question is Arlovsky not giving Hunt a break here. He's just going to war and just devouring that arm of poor Mark Hunt. Arlovsky's gonna go to that posture position here. And he caught Hunt right there, right in the chin. Arlovsky wrecking the hell out of him. Now Arlovsky in the stack guard with Mark Hunt. Oh! Goodness gracious. Mark Hunt may be in trouble very soon. He needs to protect that face of his at all costs, with Arlovsky just drilling away on Mark Hunt. And Hunt doing everything he can to survive and get out of danger there with Andre Arlovsky. Arlovsky going to war with that devastating, powerful right hand. Oh, Arlovsky trying to go for that haymaker, and a smart move by Hunt to do everything he can to stand this fight and avoiding a potential knockout and losing his title opportunity here. 20 seconds left. Can Hunt survive to round number 2 and keep that title hope alive? 10 seconds left. And that is it. Hunt survives, but Hunt is a bloody mess. As we go into round number 2 in the heavyweight championship fight. Boom, look at that. That was brutal. Are you ready? Fight. They touch both. We're off again. My goodness, Mark Hunt's got annihilated right there with that kick to the side of the skull. And now Hunt trying to fire back on Arlovsky, the champion. But Hunt not taking a step back of his own, realizing that he just got into a world of trouble last round. Now Arlovsky's tagging away on the challenger.
But not for him. Very good job timing these shots here.
Arlovsky misses Hunt with that mighty right hand of his. That spinning back fist did not connect from Hunt. Now Hunt going for another takedown. Arlovsky once again going back to the old reliable in that back sitting position. Looking to go top mount, but instead it's countered. Good counter by Arlovsky. By Hunt. And you're seeing a black and blue on Mark Hunt's eye there. Oh, that's brutal. I think that eye has been closed, actually. And now Mark Hunt trying to tag away on Arlovsky. And Arlovsky's down. We're seeing another new champion. Oh, a new champion. We have a new UFC World Heavyweight Champion, just like that. Mark Hunt has just became the new UFC heavyweight champion in a matter of, I can't believe this. And a bloody Mark Hunt too at that. Doing the damage. The title reign of Andre Arlovski's coming very short here. Only a month. Congrats to Mark Hunt on becoming the new UFC World Heavyweight Champions. We're going to the next match or fight of the night, which is for the UFC Strawweight Championship. Joanne Calderwood, the only champion at this point to have not lost her title besides Conor McGregor and Dominic Cruz. So far, 2 champions have been dethroned tonight. Will we see a third one? I love this song for some reason. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Let's focus Juliana Lima, the challenger to Joanne Calderwood's strawweight's title. She has lightning fast hand speed, has only lost 3 fights in her career, has only won 8 fights in her career. As she enters the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance. I guess you could call her the Scottish sensation at that. But man, oh man. She's been undefeated. Will that streak end tonight? Can't she keep that streak alive and retain her championship? She's a Muay Thai fighter, has won 11 of the last 12 fights, has only lost 1 fight in her career. As she enters the octagon, she's going to the tailtake for this championship fight. Say down to Bruce. This is not the main event. It is not. This is the moment. The sold out Air Canada Center, may I point out. It's time. Of the world. First, the challenger. Juliana Lima. And Bruce, the champion.
This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer. Only professional record of 11 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland.
Joanne Calderwood. Bruce gonna lose his voice over there. Alright, let's go with the fight. Come on, let's go. Yi Levine, the referee. 2 championship fights so far. Both champions have lost. Will Joanne Calderwood add to that status when they break that little spell going on? Lima taking a step back, it looks like. One of the biggest strawweight fights that much.
The implications are huge across the board. This is about as important a championship fight as you will ever witness. And right into the Muay Thai clinch.
Called with that. Oh, was on an outside trip there, takedown. Going immediately into top mount. Oh. And right now, Calderwood trying to reduce the damage here. And that is over. Joanne Calderwood retains her championship in the first round. Juliana Lima proving not much of a challenge for the strawweight champion.
Time now for our fight replay. Let's take one more look at the end of the fight here. This is a vicious series of strikes.
Boom! Oh man.
That lead up to the TKO. We can see it here on the
Bang! That's gotta hurt. Really, that really does.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee indicating a small stop in this contest. At 1 minute, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declared the winner by
Congrats to Joanne Calderwood on winning the fight, retaining her UFC Strawweight Championship as we're going to the next fight of the night. Well, she defended that title in convincing fashion. The next fight is for the bantamweight title. Dominic Cruz put the belt on the line against Michael McDonald. Dominic Cruz, another man who has not lost, as one of the only champions who's had it for 38 episodes. Holy crap, it's been a long time. Can Dominic Cruz retain the bantamweight championship here tonight and keep his undefeated streak alive? And this, folks, is the challenger, Michael McDonald.
Set to enter the octagon again tonight and looking to lead as the new UFC bantamweight champion.
Manson, one of an impressive fighter, has earned this opportunity fair and square, in my opinion. No doubts about it. His jiu-jitsu brown belt has been approached in 2007 and has excellent submissions. But he's going against a man who has been in absolutely top-notch performances of late. Scream about that man. We're going to go to his championship entrance right now. All right, folks, for the UFC bantamweight champion.
Dominic Cruz making his way to the octagon, looking to defend his belt. The champion is in focus right now.
Dominic Cruz, as folks, is ever here. He is an unorthodox striking style. He has an unorthodox striking style. He's been approached in 2005 and a former WC bantamweight champion. He's the current UFC bantamweight champion. This man enters the octagon, squad the champion to the till the tape for the championship fight. This is not the main event. I repeat, it is not the main event. Around the world have been waiting for. It's time. 5 rounds. Fighting.
17 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Wed-Thur, California, presenting
The challenger, Michael McDonald. This is the champion, everybody. Dominic Cruz. Let's go with the fight, folks. A very highly awaited fight. Everyone's wanting to see this fight, like you see right here tonight.
Fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Dominic Cruz really hammering away on Michael McDonald already here. Moving back there was Cruz. Now talking a little smacks on McDonald to come bring it. And a high knee. Dominic Cruz there really taking it to Michael McDonald, who's taking one hell of a beating right now. Cruz realizing he's kind of got an advantage here, an opportunity to really do some damage. But now McDonald with those fierce strikes trying to keep Cruz at bay here, the champion at bay. Right now you see McDonald, Cruz, in a heated battle. Crowd loving the intense action they've seen here so far tonight. Can you blame them? It's been absolutely intense non-stop. These men have gone to an absolute stand-up war for a long freaking time. And a great single takedown, but now it's going to be turned around to the backside. This is position for Dominic Cruz. Cruz here trying to do whatever he can to keep this advantage going for himself. And now he's got McDonald. Oh, Dominic Cruz. Right now, McDonald's going to do everything he can to survive and get out of there. And this stack up now. Cruz still hammering away on Michael McDonald. Doing everything he can to survive. Dominic Cruz not giving McDonald a break here. Cruz now fighting with McDonald to get back in that position, that stack guard position here. Can't survive 35 more seconds of this. Wait a minute. Whoa, one hell of a counter there. One hell of an impressive counter from Michael McDonald to put Dominic Cruz in that counter position here to have him, to give McDonald control. That's in the round number one, folks. Going to round number two. Bantamweight fight, an intense fight. It seems to be the crowd loving it. McDonald looks to be busted open on the eye, as well as Dominic Cruz, the champion. You see Cruz there with these crazy kicks coming out of nowhere. Cruz even taking a step back. Cruz kicking that abdomen. Going for McDonald's abdomen again. Now a takedown. Oh! Great single takedown there by the challenger. But Dominic Cruz going right back to that backside position here. Let's feet on the hips here. Turning onto that stack guard, but McDonald finding a way to avoid the danger there. Dominic Cruz kind of taking his sweet time. And another takedown there from Michael McDonald. But Dominic Cruz again turning to that backside position here. Oh, Dominic Cruz. Right now you see McDonald doing everything he can to keep it in his favor with Dominic Cruz, but it's not looking like it. And now Cruz back in stack guard with Michael McDonald. McDonald barely survived this the last time. Now he's got 2 minutes remaining. McDonald taking off Cruz. Great block there from the high knee from Michael McDonald. Now McDonald trying to go for that takedown again, but Cruz caught with a body lock. Dominic Cruz back in the stack guard. Meanwhile, Michael McDonald's getting worked. And another a great counter there. Again, another great counter from Michael McDonald on Dominic Cruz, the champion. But once again, you're right at the backside position here is Dominic Cruz. Flattens the back here.
Just 20 seconds remain.
And the top mount for McDonald. Oh, getting wrecked right now by the champion. Can he survive? We're going to round number 3, folks. Michael McDonald surviving 2 brutal rounds with the champion. You ready? Are you ready? We're going to round number 3. They kick it off, and here we go. Now McDonald's going to fight back on Dominic Cruz here. Cruz going to take a step back, though. Uh-oh. And a great roundhouse kick indeed, but wait a minute. McDonald going for the takedown. Now, what is Michael McDonald's plan here with Dominic Cruz? Cruz going to half guard the champion. Maybe in a little bit of trouble with Michael McDonald's kick off round number 3, but instead turns it around here. And a great freaking counter there from Michael McDonald. We've seen some impressive counters here this entire fight from Michael McDonald on Dominic Cruz, but Cruz doing the same exact thing to McDonald, not giving each other an inch of breath. Dominic is getting right back in the stack guard. Go after McDonald, go after the skull of McDonald here. And round number 3, can McDonald survive? Right on the chin. And he's out. It's over. They stopped the fight. Dominic Cruz with the knockout victory in the 3rd round. It's Michael McDonald. Wow. Boom. Look at that right there.
And with the official decision, once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner,
Congrats to Dominic Cruz on retaining the UFC Bantamweight title as we're going to go on to the next fight of the night, which is for the middleweight championship. Yep.
Coming up next, it's a middleweight title between Luke Rockhold and Ultimate Fighter winner, Michael Bisping.
Luke Rockhold's been on fire so far as champion. Can he keep it going against Michael the Count Bisping here? Let's focus on the challenger, Michael Bisping, everybody, who earned this opportunity not too long ago.
Bisping enters the octagon tonight with one goal, and that is
Can he walk out of here with the middleweight championship and defeat Luke Rockhold?
Michael Bisping combines ridiculous cardio.
This man is the Ultimate Fighter 3 winner. He's got a veiled Tito fighter type style, and he's got great conditioning. As this man enters the octagon, let's go on to his opponent's entrance, the champion's entrance. And this is the champion, Luke Rockhold.
He recorded the most finishes in UFC Strikeforce history with 7. That tied for best all time with Luke Rockhold.
He finishes fights. He's got explosive power and has won 10 of the last 12 fights. This man is the reigning defending middleweight champion. Can he survive and walk out here still a champion as we're going to tail tape for this championship fight? It's going to Bruce Buffer. Take it away, Bruce. It's not the main event, folks. Why, Bruce? Why? Moment UFC up. He changed it up every time. Crowd loving it here. It's time. 5 rounds for the undisputed middleweight. The world. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man is the challenger. Michael Bisping. And Bruce the champion. Bruce the champion. Luke Rockhold. Let's get on with the fight here, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. They touch gloves. We're off. Both these men are going to have to go to war to, I can tell that right now. This is not for the faint of heart. Rockhold kind of waiting to see what Bisping's got planned. Right now, these two men kind of taking a stalemate here, finally going to war. Bisping trying to do the damage with the suplex to Luke Rockhold. Now Luke Rockhold going for the hip toss. And Bisping is bleeding like an unstuffed pig over there. Oh my god. And now the champion Luke Rockhold on top of Michael Bisping. Rockhold going right back to top mounts. Bisping taking her off the chin. Bisping's got to do something here, or keep himself intact. Finally getting rid of Luke Rockhold being on top of him. Oh, one of a mighty kick there. Now Rockhold, Bisping gonna like stare down as Bisping chain stances right there. Oh! And right now, great takedown there, but wait a minute. Luke Rockhold applying the triangle choke to the challenger and Michael Bisping. But Bisping able to get out of it. Bisping and Rockhold. Quite the intense fight so far. Rockhold, great counter there to Michael Bisping, but Bisping out the counter to the champion. And right now, Luke Rockhold do everything he can to keep the challenger, Michael Bisping, from doing any more damage. Got the armbar applied. But Bisping able to get out of it. So we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the end of round number 1. That's round number 2 of this middleweight championship fight. Ready, you're ready, fight. Right now, you see these guys casually kind of measure each other up here. And Bisping hammering away now on Rock. Wait a minute, Rockhold now fighting back on Bisping. He lands a mighty head kick here. See Bisping now take a little bit of a step back with Rockhold, the champion. The middleweight champion's been on fire. And Rockhold tried to taunt, and that was not something you want to do with Michael Bisping. He missed that wild roundhouse kick completely there. Bisping and Rockhold kind of had a little bit of a stare down. Goodness gracious. Oh, one hell of a freaking takedown there from Michael Bisping to Luke Rockhold, and go for that complete turnaround roundhouse kick there, and ultimately saving his chance in this fight. I can assure you, if Rockhold would have got that applied, it would have been all over from Michael Bisping.
He passes again in the half guard.
Rockhold trying to get that posture position going here.
He tags him with the punch.
How much can Bisping take?
In the full guard here.
Rockhold trying to hammer away now on Michael Bisping. 2 minutes left in the second round. Bisping a bloody mess with from the middleweight champion. Bisping's got to be feeling the pain here. Bisping trying to do everything he can to try to wiggle out of this. Rockhold hammering away 2 times right there on the chin. Rockhold doing everything he can to keep it going here, keep this momentum on his side. He finally gets him in that stack guard position with 1 minute left in the second round. Bisping may be in trouble with Luke Rockhold, who finally gets right back into stack guard. And Bisping kicks away Luke Rockhold, trying to avoid any more devastating punches from the champion. Now Rockhold trying to take a step back here, trying to take down the the challenger, And that's in the round number 2 right there. We're going to round number 3. These 2 men have gone to an absolute war. Who's going to walk out of here with the middleweight championship? They touch gloves, we're back off. Rockhold connecting there. Rockhold really connecting here with Michael Bisping, taking everything off the chin. Jeez Louise. Goodness gracious. You gotta wonder how much more Michael Bisping can take like that. That's a beating he's just taking here. Try to go for a mini suplex, not gonna happen with Luke Rockhold. Rockhold applying the body lock. Bisping doing everything he can to survive. Rockhold is back up on his feet here. You're getting the stack guard.
He moves to stacking him now. Rockhold's ability to pass guard has been very good.
Got him in a very dangerous situation here for Michael Bisping, the challenger. Can he survive to go to round number 4? And that is it. It's over. Michael Bisping KO'd. Luke Rockhold retains the UFC Middleweight Championship here tonight. Boom! Rocked him right there on the side of the chin, too. Is that a jaw? Congrats, Luke Rockhold, retained the middleweight championship. We're going to the next fight of the night. Which is Holloway versus Lamas. No, it's not, Bruce. We've already been through this, man. But because I'm actually not going to play this fight, but I will skip anything that takes way too long. There's 3 fights I'm not fighting tonight. I'm not fighting the main event. I'm not fighting the co-main event. I'm not fighting this fight. The man who has been on fire, took 2 fights in 1 week. I mean, the man hasn't gotten a break here, and he says he's ready. He thinks he can take on Max Holloway. See here tonight, but this man is a freestyle wrestler, a jiu-jitsu black belt. He's got fast hands. Can Ricardo Lamas walk out here the new featherweight champion? As this man is about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance, everybody. Max Holloway, the featherweight champion, has done a great job. Originally beat Jose Aldo to become the UFC featherweight champion here in our universe mode.
The champion's headed to the cage right now. He's in the groove. He's in his prime right now.
Can he walk out here still a champion? He's been a multiple performance of the night winner. He's got great endurance and lightning fast hand speed. Will he walk out of here still the featherweight champion? Well, we're going to find that out next, folks. This man's about to enter the octagon. Let's go on to the tail of the tape for this championship fight. This is not the main event, folks. It is not. You bet here, man. Great crowd here tonight. It's time. It's the challenger, by the way. Ricardo Lamas. And Bruce, his opponent, the champion. Max Holloway. All right, let's get on with the fight here, folks. Is that just kind of stuck there? Said I will not fight this fight. And they finally got rid of that. And this meant immediately, as soon as we get into the action, not even 10 seconds in, they're going to war already. Let's see what these two men got here tonight. Will Ken Max Holloway successfully defend the title, or will Ricardo Lamas walk out here the new featherweight champion? Not much here with the real stamina. It's just been now going right back to that warrior action-like style. Man, oh man. The champion missing wildly a lot here tonight. So is Lamas, the challenger. Tried to go into the clinch and he blocked it completely. Good, nice move there from Holloway. Are we looking at a stand-up fight? Remember this is a championship match fight. I should say there's 5 rounds. 5 minutes in each round. A back and forth exchange indeed. What of an elbow right there from Lamas. Now Holloway getting a combo of offense going in here. Lamas going for the suplex takedown to the champion. And he's trying to get into that arm triangle here, but it's not going to happen as Holloway easily gets out of this and turns it around in his favor. Now in that back side position here. That's how he got plans. Holloway now in that half guard position. Going side control. Half guard. He postured up here, and I'm trying to wreck, I think, Ricardo Lamas. Got 50 seconds left in the first round.
45.
What's Lamas got? What does Holloway got planned for Lamas? And top mount. Wait a minute, Max Holloway. Holloway could be put away. It's over. It's over. Max Holloway has successfully retained the featherweight championship in the first round by knockout.
He was not intelligently defending himself. Too many big shots get through, and that's the end of the fight. Time now for our fight replay. Let's take one more look.
Holloway just rocked Ricardo Lamas.
Strikes, ground and pound that lead. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Leone calls a stop on this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Max Holloway. Remains.
Well, look at that, folks. One hell of a match. Congrats to Max Holloway retaining the championship on its next fight of the night. Oh, I can't actually. I gotta wait for this. A very interesting fight indeed. This one is the one that's gonna have a lot of people talking for the UFC light heavyweight title. Chris Weidman and Vince St. Preux, a man who's been on fire. Will we have the title change hands once again? And folks, this is the challenger of Vince St. Preux, a man who's been on fire.
The former collegiate football player and proud Tennessee volunteer earned the biggest win of his mixed martial arts career back in November of
This man, folks, is a performance of the night winner. He's got great ground and pound and has knockout power, who has certainly earned this opportunity. This man is about to enter the Octagon Squad to the Champions entrance, everybody. And this, folks, is the champion, Chris Weidman.
Making his way to the Octagon, looking to defend his championship belt.
Will his reign end just as short as Andrei Arlovski's did here tonight?
Chris Weidman is an outstanding wrestler, a multiple-time All-American with a great...
He has a extensive college wrestling experience. He got great ground and pound and good conditioning. Can he retain the championship here tonight? Get some big competition. I know Vince St. Preux, but as this man is about to enter the Octagon, let's go on to the tail of the tape for the championship details. This championship match fight.
Our main event of the evening. Weidman is 31. St. Preux is 32. He is 1 inch tall. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Once again, here's the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
And the Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It is not the main event, folks. It is not, I repeat. Dan Mergliotta. It's time. 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Here's the challenger. Of Vince St. Preux. And Bruce, the champion.
this man is an ex-martial artist with a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds.
Chris Weidman. Alright, let's go with the fight here. You ready? Fight. They touch gloves, we're off. Can Vince St. Preux walk out of here, the new UFC light heavyweight champion, or Chris Weidman, be able to successfully defend that championship here tonight in Toronto, Ontario, Canada? Here at UFC 223 pay-per-view. Some right hands, that's about it so far in this fight. Good kick right there from St. Preux to Weidman. To go for the suplex, it's stopped by St. Preux. Now go for that double leg takedown. Let's posh it up here. And right now I see St. Preux tarring every body part almost that he can of Chris Weidman. St. Preux, we've seen 2 knockouts in this angle. St. Preux trying to hammer away on the champion. St. Preux doing everything he can to come back in the stack guard. And now the champion doing everything he can to evade stack guard. Now St. Preux really hammering away on the champion at the moment. Oh, look at another first round knockout here. It's not going to happen though, it looks like. Weidman though not liking. Wow. Oh man. And the suplex from the champion. Oh, to the challenger. Great takedown there. As Weidman trying to avoid getting knocked the hell out from Vince St. Preux, Scott caught him with another double leg takedown. And Weidman doing everything he can to avoid that.
1 minute left in the round. Look at this. Superman punch. Nice leg kick. Weidman with some solid kicks.
See Vince St. Preux coming all the way in.
Head kick. Oh, big right hand. Oh, he's going for it.
And you see Weidman and Preux, they're not holding anything back here tonight. Oh, those lofty right hands. Oh man, and that's it for round number 1. These two soldiers going to war. As we go into round number 2, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready? They touch gloves, we're off again. Of a knee right to the gut there of St. Preux from Weidman.
Nice jab. Very good job timing these punches. That jab extremely effective throughout this entire fight. Straight to the body by Weidman.
You're seeing this kind of miniature stalemate going on. Oh. He's seeing St. Preux and Weidman. Man, oh man, these guys are really not holding anything back on each other. Oh. And now Weidman suplex to the challenger. Brutal. They're breaking out. It's kind of like, again, that mid stalemate. Oh, man. Should go for that elbow. Got caught right in between that Superman punch tried to do there. Smart with it by St. Preux to cover the face. Kind of that now, it's slow motion type of fight here between these two men. Now, Superman punch from Weidman to St. Preux. Preux missing wildly.
Oh, that's a vicious knee to the body.
Check for those knees there, it's not working. And uh-oh, that jumping guillotine from Weidman to St. Preux, but St. Preux inches out of that. And now Weidman countering St. Preux again, yikes. But wait a minute, St. Preux. What the hell has St. Preux got planned for Chris Weidman? It doesn't matter at the point, I guess. As now St. Preux in control. Trying to posture up here. St. Preux is trying to do some type of damage, anything to Weidman at this point. Let's say I blame him here. And now he's back in the stack guard. The man is bloodied like crazy in the second round. Oh, mighty right hands. And somehow Weidman took all those right off the chin. 20 seconds left. Can Weidman survive this brutal assault from Vince St. Preux? Man, oh, it's over. It's over right before the second round. Vince St. Preux has become the new UFC light heavyweight champion. Wow.
Let's check out the action on our fight replay. Let's look at the replay and see the end of this fight. This is the huge round.
A new UFC light heavyweight champion on Vince St. Preux.
Look at this.
Man, oh man.
Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. At 4 minutes, 53 seconds of the round number 2.
Congrats to Vince St. Preux on becoming the new UFC Lightweight Champions. We're on to the next fight of the night. We've got 3 fights left. And the next one is Holly Holm putting her UFC Women's Bantamweight title on the line against Amanda Nunes.
It's a women's bantamweight title between Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes.
Let's go with the champion, why not? This, folks, is the challenger, Amanda Nunes. She's been on fire as of late. And so it'll be pretty interesting to see how this fight's going to go. She is focused as ever, folks. A brown belt judo performance night winner, and she's got lightning fast hand speed. As she's about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance for this fight. And this, folks, is the champion, Holly Holm.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely...
She is a multiple fighter of the year winner. Won 10 of the last 12 fights. Has only lost 2 fights in her career. As she's about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the tailtape for this championship fight, folks.
The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Not the main event. It's not the main event, folks.
and when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon,
All right, Dan.
and now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Air Canada Center.
The sold-out Air Canada Centre. It's time. In the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship of the world. Amanda Nunes, the challenger, by the way. And Bruce, the champion. Bruce, champion. Holly Holm. Let's go with the fight. Fight, they touch gloves, we're off. Oh.
Championship fight. 5 5-minute rounds.
Kind of a slow start here. Or it did take a very slow start, like for like 5 seconds, and then. So that, oh man.
She's circling to her left here.
You see that right there? Holly Holm, Amanda Nunes, kind of taking their sweet time. Uh-oh. She's going for the takedown, but wait a minute, not going to do much on Holly Holm, and she easily gets out of it. See Holm and Nunes going to war. Oh man, some furies coming out, some fierce punches there coming out of Holly Holm, coming from Holly Holm, I should say. Going to be for that guillotine.
Just over 3 now. She got out of the The clinch.
Got that tie clinch here.
Muay Thai clinch, knees are coming. And separate.
See, Holmes still in this precarious position here. That's interesting. Go for the single collar.
You're kind of stalemating here in the clinch, Mike.
A high stalemate here.
Nunez with a good knee from the clinch.
See Holmes guarding that abdomen here,
Nice elbow.
and Nunez hating it.
Push kick. Double jab.
And Holmes coming right back out of there with some fiery offense.
They are exchanging here, Mike.
Nunez and Holmes not really haven't done much to each other in this fight. Nunez trying to go for the takedown, not going to happen here. Instead, gets caught by Holly Holmes for the single leg takedown. Right, and you see Holly Holm doing everything she can, try to torture poor Amanda Nunez at the moment.
She's now back in full mount. Beautiful right hand.
Holm and Nunez somehow surviving here.
Big ground and pound.
And Holly Holm annihilating Amanda Nunez here in the first round. Yikes. Heartbreaking, but Holly Holm is still the women's bantamweight champion after wrecking Amanda Nunez.
With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Oblivion has called stop on this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO.
Congrats to Holly Holm on retaining her UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship, as we're going to go on to the next fight of the night. And these next two fights I am not playing because they're too big for me to play. As it is Canadian versus Canadian, George St. Pierre puts that welterweight championship on line against Rory Red King McDonald. In this co-main event here. And this, folks, is the challenger Rory McDonald, and there's a man before him last pay-per-view named Carlos Condon who was in the same position as him, and George St. Pierre annihilated him. Rory McDonald does not want to repeat that, but this man, by the way, folks, has a jiu-jitsu black belt. He's a well-rounded fighter. He's won 18 fights in his career. As this man is about to enter the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance. Oh, wait, I can't do that. I cannot do that? How come I can't do that? Oh, come on, really? Oh, well, whatever. And now, the champion's entrance. Guys, I can't skip entrances. He is the current UFC welterweight champion. This man, folks, is George St. Pierre. He's got stellar takedown accuracy. He's a full contact karate fighter, and he has won 12 fights in a row. He's been unstoppable in this universe mode ever since he sent the kick heard around the world to Matt Hughes. You know, I think that still, that first pay-per-view, George St. Pierre by far still has the greatest knockout in our universe mode history. Like, if you go back and look at that kick, it was absolutely historical. This is the co-main event. Herb Dean. Around the world have been waiting for. It's time. He's the challenger. Rory McDonald. And Bruce, the champion. George St. Pierre. There we go. Extremely hyping up here for the fight. Now Herb Dean's gonna say his annual garbage. And here we go. Let's get this fight off. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. Here we go. 5-minute rounds for 5 rounds, if it takes that much. And we'll have a back heel kick there from Rory McDonald to immediately kick this off against George St. Pierre.
Quite simply, this is one of the biggest fights in UFC history.
George St. Pierre last month headlined UFC 222.
Quite simply, there's one of the biggest in UFC history. As this fight gets underway, it's important to put into perspective the magnitude of this competition. This is a huge fight.
Seeing two guys ready to go to war and do everything they have to do. Try to walk out here champion.
Wow, what a great job mixing things up.
Now singled out the suplex from George St. Pierre to the challenger. Great takedown. As he goes to that north-south position here.
He's in half guard here. He's in full guard here. Let's see what he can do from here.
A very weird position we just saw there, hell. Yeah, George St. Pierre in that top mount position, he can definitely capitalize now, turning around to half guard.
Into full guard.
Into full guard here.
Nice work from the bottom by McDonald.
Now Rory McDonald trying to turn around to this back sitting position, great counter. An instinctive counter. Now trying to go top mount. Oh, we're looking at a new welterweight champion. He's up. Oh.
That's a big elbow, Joe. Huge elbow.
We're going back down here. For what reason? So now in the back mount position, George St. Pierre trying to do everything he can to survive. St. Pierre trying to counter to his own backside position now. Great counter from the champion. In full guard here. And Rory McDonald looking to try to turn it around, and he does it, trying to put it into half guard. And they're on stand up here now. Plays in the posture up move. George St. Pierre to 5 crowd training for George St. Pierre here. The crowd's gonna be on their feet for this fight. And now a single leg takedown from Rory McDonald to the champion. Now Roy McDonald's trying to put away the champion quickly here. 5 seconds left in the first round. They're going to round number 2. Let's take a look at the highlights here from round number 1. Right now, man, Roy McDonald looking kind of pretty messed up there in that right eye of his. Looking to blackening up there. That was a mighty suplex at that.
And here's another perfectly executed takedown. And let's look at that from a different camera.
Impressive, very, very impressive indeed. And round number 2. Get this fight back on the road here. They touch gloves, we're off.
Continue this championship fight, and so far so good for the top contender. He has worked so long and hard for an opportunity to be a UFC champion.
What's up, Waller, bro? How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Man, this intense fight. This guy's kind of really hesitating, if you ask me. Oh, it's fine, bro. I understand, man. McDonald now trying to go for that double leg takedown, and he gets it. Crowd channel for George St. Pierre. Now, wait a minute. George St. Pierre had that Kimura applied. But now in half guard is McDonald. And now George St. Pierre taking it to his own game. Great counter. I'm not streaming Friday, Wally. I'm probably not going to stream Friday. I'm busy that day. He's in top mount. He's not doing anything. Very gutsy move there from George St. Pierre.
Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
I know I'm definitely not streaming Saturday or Sunday though. I will try to stream Friday, but definitely not Saturday, Sunday. Oh, see you, Waller, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, we're back to George St. Pierre here in the clinch. St. Pierre could go for the throw here. Not gonna happen though. Whoa! Wow, that knee right to the jaw. Rocking Roy McDonald, and now that back that back heel kick from McDonald connecting right to the side of the skull of George St. Pierre.
Beautiful body shot there too. Hard straight punch.
Thirty seconds in round number 2. Crowd still, there's people standing up right now in the crowd. That's how intense this fight is. We got 8 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is in round number 2. We're going to round number 3. And we're going to do it with the quickness because I don't feel like watching all that crap. What's up, Matsuko? How's it going? Oh, whoops.
Here's a look at some of the action here.
Don't know what that means at Matsuko.
Inside Air Canada Center in Toronto, Ontario.
I see the lovely ladies there. If I could skip them. No, I can't. Ironic. Slick sides. Oh, we're done. Here we go.
The third round of this championship fight is underway.
And in round number 3, folks. This welterweight championship fight.
Nice right hand.
As I said before, these men are going to annihilate each other.
Moving to the left here. Even I saw that one coming.
Now McDonald really rocking George St. Pierre.
Joe, that's a solid leg kick by McDonald. Nice job.
St. Pierre going straight for
Big swing and a miss
McDonald.
by St. Pierre. And there's a takedown attempt.
A great attempt. I really don't know what happened to Roy McDonald. They kind of did a combat roll. Is George St. Pierre about to eat knees right to the face?
By GSP. Tying him up here.
They're fighting in the clinch. He's going to go for that suplex, the back suplex.
He's got an over and an under here.
Crowd chanting for GSP.
Underhooks here. St. Pierre's pummeled in that underhook.
An intense clinch this has been.
Joey's looking for some control here. He's got double underhooks. Back to over under. When you let a guy get double underhooks on you, it's a very bad situation. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
And it's a mighty battle spin, but they're still stuck in the clinch here. Had been a clinch battle this entire third round.
He transitions to the Thai clinch.
A clinch battle between these two warriors. Oh. As McDonald getting the knee of George St. Pierre, trying to disable the kicks there. That won George St. Pierre that welterweight title.
Both guys are canceling each other's movements out, and this is a complete stalemate here in the clinch. Good shot.
A complete brawl in the clinch. Absolutely stunned right now.
1 minute. And pummels under and out of double underhooks.
50 seconds left of the third round.
GSP's got double underhooks. He's got the back.
Going for a suplex, not much happening. 25 seconds left of round number 3.
One overhook, one underhook. McDonald's got the double underhooks here.
3, 2, 1, 0. That's the end of round number 3 when Roy McDonald finally actually got that submission applied.
Is really starting to show. That eye is all swollen shut. There's lots of action in that round.
Right now, seeing some brutalness there. Look at the face of Roy McDonald. We're going to round number 4. We're about to enter the championship rounds here.
The beautiful Jen.
So we can't skip them for some reason. Round number 4, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight! They touch gloves. Round number 4 and we're off.
Territory for many, but a place familiar for our UFC champion. That said, the top contenders came in tough. Looks very good in this five-round fight. What a back and forth.
Now George St. Pierre immediately swinging away on George St. Pierre. Catch with that kick and the punch right there. St. Pierre not getting much happening here. Not doing much so far.
The last 10 minutes of a championship fight are absolutely crucial. Nice jab. Both men landing in that exchange. And Joe, take a look at the striking accuracy.
That back heel kick again. Crowd chanting for GSP, but not much happening here for George St. Pierre in this fight.
He switched southpaw here. McDonald gets caught by the inside leg kick.
And now the suplex from McDonald to the champion. But one hell of a counter there from George St. Pierre to do a single leg takedown to the champion as well.
Who might just be the best MMA wrestler of all time.
George St. Pierre is in. He's in. What is the plan for George St. Pierre? Got that north-south position.
Oh, great transition. In half guard. He's He's moved to full guard.
Uh-oh. And now an instinctive backside counter here from Rory McDonald, who's trying to wreck the champion. And now George St. Pierre trying to apply the armbar, and not going to happen. And then an instinctive counter again from George St. Pierre, the champion. And now Rory McDonald turning it around to the backside position here. Great counter there by the challenger. Just Pete trying to do everything he can to survive. Rory McDonald trying to keep him at bay. Got him up in the postural position here. And now George St. Pierre taking it around and to the back sitting position. Great counter there by the champion. McDonald turning around on the champion as well. And then another great counter by the champion to the challenger.
20 seconds.
Now Rory McDonald trying to go for the counter. Single leg takedown. And now George St. Pierre with the counter was on the backside position. Gets that punch, and we're going into the 5th and final round. Will we see a knockout, or will it go to the judge's decision? As we wait till this load, it seems to be we're focused on the challenger's corner a lot here. As Rory McDonald's nose is busted wide open. Still have one more title fight after this, folks.
5 minutes left in the fight.
They touch gloves, we're off.
The champion is behind on the scorecard. He knows he's got to earn a submission or a knockout. He's got to finish this fight or he's going to lose his belt. He clipped him.
Can the champion somehow walk out of here? You heard it there from the announcers. He's got to win this fight by knockout or submission if he wants to walk out here champion. Others will have a new welterweight champion in Rory McDonald.
There you see the total strikes landed so far in our fight. Oh, he caught him.
That's right now, George St. Pierre doing the damage.
And he pulls away. Good. Kick.
Man, oh man.
Nice jab by McDonald. Trying to get a single.
Now George St. Pierre taking down Rory McDonald. He's got to go for everything he's got here. Oh man, oh. And right now George St. Pierre is absolutely wrecking Rory McDonald right now in the 5th and final round.
Big right hand.
Again, George St. Pierre on top. And now Rory McDonald trying to just hold back George St. Pierre for as long as he can. Trying to survive.
Reversal. Very nice. And he establishes full mount. He hip escapes in the full mount. In the full guard here. 2 minutes remaining in the fight.
And now a great counter there once again. The backseat position from the champion.
Great transition to top position. McDonald's eye is so slow. You have to wonder if he suffered a fracture. They gotta pick up the pace and we're gonna stand him up.
And here we go, a minute left in the final rounds. Can Rory McDonald try to knock out George St. Pierre? 35 seconds left. This may have been to a collision-coursed war here in this fight.
McDonald with the combination.
Will we have a new UFC welterweight champion?
You got tagged there.
3, 2, 1, it's over. We're going to the judge's decision. We'll have a new champion, or will George St. Pierre walk out here still champion?
The decision is in. And here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 5 contest, 29-26, McDonald. Judge 2 scores it, 8-7, St. Pierre. And Judge 3 scores it, 9-6, for the winner by split decision.
Congrats to Roy McDonald on becoming the new UFC welterweight champion. Undefeated man I thought was unstoppable. Man, we got the one fight left. It's going to be McGregor versus Cerrone. And I said I wasn't going to play it, but you know, I actually do want to play it, so we can go with it.
It's a lightweight title fight between Notorious McGregor
And the actual main event here. And this, folks, is the challenger here in the main event. He's fighting for the UFC Lightweight Championship.
ready to go to battle and come away as the new UFC Lightweight Champion. As he makes his way towards his cage, he believes this is his time.
Down to everybody's the submission specialist, been a pro 7-6 and won 3 fights in a row. As this man enters the octagon, let's go on to the champion's entrance, everybody. And this, folks, is the champion. He's the UFC Undisputed Lightweight Champion, the notorious Conor McGregor.
One of the most polarizing figures in the UFC today, the notorious one believes that he will dominate inside the octagon for many years.
He's very aggressive. He's got a very high finish rate. He's a creative fighter. This man's been on fire. Can he walk out here still the UFC Lightweight Champion?
He believes he has a solid game plan and his mentality coming into
As soon as the octagon, let's go on to the tail tape for the main event championship fight here at UFC 223.
With the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
Congrats, Bruce. You found the right.
is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Air Canada Center in Toronto, Canada.
It's time. Fighting. He's a challenger, by the way. Donald Cerrone. And Bruce the champion. Conor McGregor. Looks to be pumped up for this, and now Herb Dean, say what you gotta say, man. Floor is all yours. And here we go. It's officially touch gloves. Respect shown. And here are the main event of the evening, folks. They touch gloves. We're off. The crowd here in Canada, in unison, sing "Ole, ole, ole." McGregor here taking his time. Now a takedown from Cerrone to McGregor. Going for a single leg takedown of his own to Donald Cerrone. Now his top mount, that was quick. Here kind of staring at Donald Cerrone. Right now McGregor easily could be winning this fight very, very soon. But Donald Cerrone getting out of that, avoiding any more damage from Conor McGregor. Go for the takedown, yikes. Now McGregor easily getting out of that, not even phased by it, a kick right to the face. See McGregor, oh, talk a little crap there. Oh, and Cerrone missing wildly. Now another takedown from Cerrone to McGregor. McGregor instantly with a counter of his own. Turning to that top mount position. And McGregor taking his sweet time.
Under a minute now.
Going right back into top mount.
Hit the skate. And he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
Now McGregor, he'll find a way to get in there if you let him. Gotta keep all the pressure you can on Conor McGregor. Otherwise it's game over. McGregor right back into top mount.
Oh, big right hand.
And that's it for round number one. McGregor having a great round as well as Cerrone there. On to round number two. Are you ready? Are you ready? A fight. They touch gloves and we're off.
As this battle continues, the champion continues to showcase his skills. He continues to show us why he has a UFC belt. He's been the better fighter thus far.
McGregor saying, hit me in the chin, taking it like it's nothing here.
Nice straight by Cerrone. That's another big hit. I don't know how many more is opposite. Could there be more?
Turn for the high knee and that spinning kick, not going to happen.
Nice block. Quick hands. Another good strike. As an attractive fight, we see the number of total strikes landed.
The tie here.
Struggling in the clinch here.
McGregor going for the outside chip. Oh, man. And McGregor instantly right back in it.
He's keeping busy for the
Right back in the top mount.
He's got half guard.
But Donald Cerrone surely cannot avoid Conor McGregor in the top mount position, it looks like. Cerrone's been getting hammered by McGregor. Getting wrecked again. Cerrone's just in trouble right now with McGregor, man. Cerrone, how many more punches can Cerrone take? I mean, he finally gets out of it, thankfully for Donald Cerrone at least. Cerrone tried to go for a takedown, not as best it is. McGregor caught him with a single leg takedown there. Oh! Not what Donald Cerrone wants. Goes right back in the top mount, and McGregor can just capitalize on a very vulnerable Donald Cerrone. And McGregor going for that rear naked choke. Cerrone was able to get out of that. McGregor going right back to top mount. Cerrone able to once again get out of that with Conor McGregor. You're seeing the see McGregor here on fire, in control, even though he's still in that bottom position here. Well, this has been quite the situation here.
15.
And he almost had that rear naked choke applied to poor Donald Cerrone. We're going to round number 3. And man, oh man. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. See McGregor there really hammering away on Donald Cerrone. I see McGregor and Cerrone. I mean, Cerrone's taking a beating this round. I'm not gonna lie, McGregor is taking quite a little bit of punches, but not as many as Donald Cerrone has to that much. God, Don, he might have just killed. Oh man. Oh, stop the fight. Stop the fight. It's over. The main event's gotta be over. He just killed Donald Cerrone, for God's sakes. Conor McGregor with the victory and retaining his UFC Lightweights Championship here tonight in the main event. That might have gotten the boom kick that just sent Donald Cerrone completely to the ground. Boom, and then bang. Yikes. Oh, that goodness. Oh, man. Brutal.
With the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Harold Dean is going to start this contest. 1 minute, 32 seconds of the third round. Declared the winner by knockout and submission. The undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the
Congrats to Conor McGregor on retaining the UFC lightweight title here tonight in the main event of UFC 223 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. A great crowd. I can't wait to come back to Ontario, Canada for the UFC pay-per-view. But that being said, folks, we're going to go to the recap of the show and then the trophy awards. So to kick it off, folks, we had Silva versus Romero. Romero would knock out Silva in the first round with 4 minutes and 36 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was Bogdanov versus Pettis for the UFC bantamweight title. Bogdanov would beat Pettis in the second round by knockout with 1 minute and 7 seconds worth of stoppage time to become the new UFC bantamweight champion. Then it was Arlovski versus Hunt for the UFC heavyweight title. Hunt would knock out Arlovski in the second round with 2 minutes 25 seconds worth of stoppage time to become the new UFC heavyweight champion. Then it was for the strawweight women's championship, as Caldwell would put her belt on line against Juliana Lima. Caldwell would knock out Lima in the first round with 1 minute and 39 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then It was Cruz versus McDonald for the UFC bantamweight titles. Dominic Cruz would beat McDonald in the third round by knockout with 2 minutes and 17 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was Rockhold versus Bisping for the middleweight title. Rockhold would retain his title, knocking out Michael Bisping in the third round with 2 minutes and 20 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was Holloway going against Lamas. Holloway would put his featherweight title on line, and he would knock out Lamas in the first round with 4 minutes and 36 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Weidman would put the belt on line against Vince St. Preux. St. Preux would knock out Weidman in the second round with 4 minutes and 53 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was for the Women's Bantamweight Championship. Holly Holm would put her belt on line against Amanda Nunes. Holly Holm would knock out Amanda Nunes in the first round with 4 minutes and 39 seconds worth of stoppage time. Then it was George St. Pierre versus Rory McDonald for the welterweight championship. Rory McDonald would win the match and win the title to win the new welterweight champion by decision. And then, folks, it was the main event of the evening in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, in the Air Canada Centre at the UFC 223 pay-per-view. Conor McGregor would go against Donald Cerrone for the UFC lightweight championship, put the belt on the line, and retain the championship when he would knock out Donald Cerrone in the third round with 1 minute and 30 seconds worth of stoppage time. Let's go on to the awards, everybody. Man, that was a lot of talking right there. Now, there's only going to be 2 categories because no one was submitted. They'll have Fight of the Night KO, Fight of the Night, and Performance of the Night KO. Fight of the Night was McGregor and Sornatza first, and then Performance of the Night KO was Rockhold versus Bisping. Wait, look at that, folks. So, with that being said, man, a hell of a show we've had for you guys. And with that being said, folks, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to Bill Vink off the game on YouTube. But check out next time, folks. Stay off the hook.